Two sides who are getting a lot of love from you viewers out there clash today in what is a rematch of the Heineken Cup match we had just a few days ago. It is the Leicester Tigers this time at home to Ulster. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Rugby, home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the one-off what-if series where you get to pick what you want to see out there on the rugby field. The full request series where I play it and you can watch what you want to see. Today's match is a requested match from Annoying Squirrel 1, an interesting username there, who want to see the Leicester Tigers up against Ulster. Now this is a match we played out not so long ago in the Heineken Cup. I think it was the first round of the Heineken Cup series. Go check that out if you haven't, it's a very good series. And this time though, there's a bit of a twist, it's the other way around. This time we'll be playing out as the home side, the Leicester Tigers, and as I said at the start as well, two very popular teams. The Leicester Tigers have played 6 games so far in the series, and after getting off to a very good start with 2 wins on the trot, they then went the complete opposite and lost 4 in a row. So it's a big task for them here to get themselves back into the winning ways, and well, it's not going to be an easy feat here against a side that they have already played as well in their last meeting between, well, on the series it has to be said. Yes, it was the last match for Ulster and they won that one too over the Leicester Tigers, so that will give them great confidence, but things have changed. Of course, that was of last season's teams, last season's kits and squads. Yeah, everything changes when the teams change, but Ulster, again, a popular squad, and they have had 6 matches as well, look at that, but they are going a lot better in the series with 4 wins and only 2 losses, so a lot better side so far, and as they're going in the Heineken Cup very well, let's see if they can carry on that good form here in the one-off what-if series. Ulster will be the one to kick off here. Both teams playing in their home strip today. There's no clash of colours whatsoever, so Ulster in the white, Leicester in the green, and we are underway here as the crowd goes a deaf somber over everyone. It's the first tackle, and it is going to be lost straight away from the Tigers, and away they go, Ulster. Straight into inside centre, Marshall. Out wide they go, Ulster. This could be a fantastic start, but it is knocked on, and dead it goes, kicked away from Flood. Wow, that happened rather quickly. Gilroy, I think it was, who missed that. Oh, well, where's the advantage for the knock-on? Oh, no advantage whatsoever. Flood has kicked that out, thinking they will get the penalty advantage, or at least a scrum advantage for the knock-on, but not given. The ref has given it to Ulster. Oh, controversy here against the Tigers. Here's Ruapina. He's going to go short side. Advantage to Ulster. He's offside. They eventually keep it from going into the touchline. Here's Pinar again. It's still advantage to Ulster. It's Best. Gives it away for Jackson, who cuts it wide even still. It's Cave and Marshall combining back inside. They go left and right. Everyone going everywhere. Camacho in the end is penalised for the offside. Well, that is inconsistency from the ref if ever I've seen it. Not giving the penalty for the knock-on, and then giving an advantage. They went for about 5 phases. And still giving the penalty for the offside. But it is Ulster. Ruapina to have the shot at goal to give Ulster the lead. 3-0. He nails it. He has nailed it. An Ulster lead 3-0 over the Leicester Tigers early on in this match. After a couple of poor refereeing decisions. The Tigers, well, they should be used to that. It will be Flood to kick off. Onto the boot it goes and down deep it goes to the left side. It's left to bounce. It pops up eventually for Cave, who gives a short ball to Doyle, who gets hammered. And look at the Tigers all over this too. Very heavy rucking coming in. Surely turned over it is. Here we go. The Australian Salvi gives it to Flood. He pops it back for Deacon, who goes very wide, very fast. Camacho, 1-on-1 with Gilroy. Can't get away, and it's turned over from Gilroy as well, who puts it onto his boot, dumps it downfield. Midway 22, 10 metre line. And that is good, calm, you could say. Damage control from Gilroy. It is a line out though. Tom Youngs to throw in, he goes to the front nicely, and Ben Youngs has it at the side of the line out. Goneva goes to Allen. He cuts back inside before changing his mind, going wide. Here's Salvi trying to go through the middle. He can't get through there at all, though. And it is struggle time here for the Tigers to get this ball back. And they've lost it again. Now they go short side for Bo. Bo drags a couple with him.
Release.
Just about gets halfway. Here's Pinar again. Short ball to Jackson, who kicks on the tackle. And it's not the best of kick. It's gone straight down the throat of Camacho, who has support too, and Tuirangi. Tuirangi breaking away. No support for anyone for Ulster. It's a chase for Marshall. They won't catch Tuirangi. What a try for the Tigers. Well, that was not the best kick at all from Ulster, and it has really come back to hurt them. Jackson kicked it straight away, and it was the counter-attack from Camacho. He led it, he drew the defence, and I don't know what Marshall was doing, but he was completely off his line. Watch here, watch Marshall, number 12, you see him on the left side, there he is. Just not really catching the play at all, and by the time he did, it was too late. Tuirangi had the burst, he had the breakaway, and from there on in it was curtains. And the first try goes the way of the Tigers. Somewhat surprising, really. But making good use of the opportunity there. Here's Flood's conversion attempt. Way on the right, Flyvern from touch, strikes it nicely. Looks good. It is very good. It is 2 points from Flood. And we have a 7-3 game on our hands with the Leicester Tigers taking the lead from Ulster, and the crowd come to life just a little. A little bit of a cheer. The Tigers, faithful fans, not really lifting their team at all. As Jackson kicks off, he goes short through the middle, and Croft claims it nicely. Here we go, way on to the right side. Camacho trying to get away. Nice ball back inside. Salvi picks it up. Youngs has got it now. Tuirangi, the try scorer, gets it away to Deacon. The big lock trying to rumble through a couple of tackles. Can't get away. Sets it up nicely for Cole. Oh, intercepted brilliantly from Marshall. Trying to make up for that mistake just before. Big charging number 8, Munipula, coming running in, out of the defence there. Knocked on from Bo. And it's picked up from Bo as well. So we'll sit down for the scrum. This time the Tigers are getting their advantage they deserve. Knock on from Bo. Couple of players diving at the ball.
Touch.
There'll be a chance here for
sit.
The Tigers to put something in from the set piece. Young puts it in. And at the back waiting is Crane. Comes back for him nicely. Crane picks it up and goes. Nicely to Youngs. Flood getting in the gap, getting behind the defence. And it's turned over though. No support for Flood running through the middle. But it is a good break here from Afawa. Just about getting away from the defence. Turned over from Munipula. Deacon. Allen. Oh, big clothesline on Allen. And it's going to be trouble here for Best. Big trouble for Best. He's given a yellow card. And he'll see 10 minutes on the sideline for that poor tackle. And it gives the Tigers a chance to clear some possession. Into touch. The kick from Flood. Straight out. Not a huge gain there from Flood, but another set piece opportunity. Line out here. It is Tom Youngs to put it in. Looks to the front, it's Deacon. Youngs again. Ben Youngs this time. Allen will charge the line. Nicely to Flood. Flood straightening in the gap. Nice ball to Croft. Now it's open play here. Tuirangi again. Gets it away. Rua Pinar makes a tackle. And with an assist from some teammates there, gets him over the line. The big inside centre. He's playing outside centre today. But the big man, big centre, wherever you put him. Hard man to stop. Half-time goes. It's turned over. Youngs goes to Flood. Chance here. Big chance to score. Allen. Oh, he just dallied on that too long. Got hit from the side. Ben Youngs again. Crane. Oh, big number 8. Crane. He's through. He's through. He scores. Crane scores in the tackle of Bo. And it is a second try for the Tigers, who really look fired up now. Great run, great turnover from the line out. But he really set that up nicely for the big man who just went barging through the middle. And no one could stop that. Sort of a wasted chance here from Allen. But in the end, they got the job done. Good play, good ball. But great know-how, this goes straight through the middle, as a good number 8 would always do too. Just go forward, straight through the hole, straight to the line, and he's far too strong for Bo to stop. And half-time looming. This will end the half. 12-3, kick to come, here it is. And it's a sweet one, 14-3. Leicester Tigers leading this one quite nicely at half-time. And that is the half-time score, 14-3. It is all the Leicester Tigers for the good portion of that first half. The first 10-20 minutes, though, was very much Ulster's favour. They got a good chance with possession, close into the Leicester line, but they couldn't put a good amount of points away. Just coming away with that 3 points from the penalty. Not really enough when the Tigers come storming back to score 2 unanswered tries. Position in territory easily in the way of Leicester from that first spell. Handling errors very good, 4-2. That has to be one of the lowest from a half so far in a lot of matches, that has to be said. Line breaks are led 4-1. The Tigers are looking so much better with ball in hand. And, well, it's showing up on the scoreboard, 14-3 in the first half. Let's get back down for the second half of this cracking one-off what-if match coming up right now. It's a quiet crowd. You'd think they'd be a bit more happier that their team is winning this one, as it's kicked off from Flood, and away to the right side it goes, and Tom Youngs gets the ball, and he gets hammered with it. And Ulster charge over the top of the ball and turn it over as well. They decide to go short side. And there's a good run here coming from Ferris. Bounces on nicely for Marshall. Marshall's kicked ahead. It's bouncing, 5 out. Goneva's going back for it, he turns. Nicely puts on the fend. Flicked out the back door. Tuilangi. No, he can't get away. And he's been forced in goal.
Touch.
5 metre scrum here for Ulster.
Set.
Massive opportunity from the set piece. Bit of a mistake there. Someone should have kicked it. Goneva, Tuilangi. Not the players you often see to kick from any sort of broken play. They go short side from the scrum. Bo goes back to Ferris. Over the top, too easy for Gilroy. What a pass. Big pass over the top of the defence. And that is a great try from Ulster. Craig Gilroy scores it. But watch how easy this was. Watch the pass. It did literally go over the head of the defence. Bo went back. There it was. Straight over the head of Tuilangi. That was a good pass. That was what that try all was. See it. Pinar went short side to Bo, but he managed to get it back. Ferris the pass. Bullet pass that went over 3 Tiger defenders. And Gilroy hitting it at speed, was never going to be touched. One of the quickest men on the paddock. And a great try for Ulster, who find themselves right back in this game now. This kick is important, and it is an easy one for a man of Pinar's ability. And he's nailed it quite nicely too. 14 points to 10 now. Just 4 points in it. 1 try is all this match is going to take. But do remember, there is still half an hour to go. Flood at halfway will kick off to the left side. It's a very shallow kick. And it comes down nicely for Goneva. Flood, brilliantly for Munipula. He tries to go crashing through. The support's very slow and turned over. Here's Ferris, short ball to Bo. Brilliant ball for Tommy Bo. Stops and waits for it. Goes in for Jackson. Jackson kicks. Is it going to go out? No. It's just bounced in the field of play, and the end being a very nice kick from Jackson. It looked like it might be a little too heavy, but it come good, and that is all that matters. Here's the line out, Parling at the back. Youngs now. He's kicked it from the line out. A little run around the back, and he's kicked it away over halfway. Oh, Payne tries a little shimmy step. And now it is Jackson who kicks it away, and it's going to be, no knock on. Oh, intercepted brilliantly from Marshall. And the try goes the way of Ulster. Oh, that is magical play from Marshall. Looked like they had that covered there, the Tigers, or was it knock on? Oh, that's a knock on from Morris. And then they tried to clean it up. Was it Camacho? We'll see it again. There was the kicker, a near perfect spiral, knocked on. Here we go. Yeah, that looked like 14 to me, Camacho. And he's throwing the ball out, trying to keep it alive for his team. He's given it straight to Luke Marshall, who puts the second try on the board for Ulster. And they'll lead going into the remainder of this match. The last 20 or few minutes. Here's Pinar's kick. It puts the lead out to 3. Still just one scoring play in it for someone. If that someone has that special play, will it be the Tigers? Will Ulster hang on? Flood will kick us off and we are back underway. This is a cracking match here. Croft goes up. Croft goes through one. Gets sideswiped and a big hit. And the Tigers support comes and they finally support someone catching in the kickoff. Munipula, short ball to Allen, and Allen's knocked it on. That's disappointing. And eventually picked up from Payne. It's advantage for the knock-on. Advantage is now over. Pinar, short pass. Nicely done too. Brilliantly to Cave. Cave gets the pass away and the tackle. Bow gets hammered. And a big hit coming in from Ben Youngs. Tigers try to turn it over. Leicester nothing for them. Pinar still has it. Goes short side and gets clotheslined in the kick. And this is another yellow card. This one, will it be for Youngs? I think it's Youngs who's going to go here. It is a yellow card for the Leicester Tigers. And exactly who's gone out, I'm not quite sure. Jackson will kick for touch though. And that puts Ulster right back on the front foot. Such a close game, 15 to go. They'll be lucky to get that man back there, the Tigers. Best for Ulster. Throwing the line out. To the front he goes nicely. Pinar away to Jackson. He goes a big pass out left to Gilroy. Gilroy on to Marshall. Now it's back inside for Cave. Keeping it close by. Gilroy. Oh, there's no fullback in place here. And it is taken to ground eventually from Doyle. Here we go back to Jackson. Oh, Grubbers it through. He's been hit high. Hit high from Crane. And that is a big mistake that's close to the posts. Surely 3 points on offer here for Jackson. Oh, well, no, it will be Pinar, sorry. Get too used to the fly half kicking. And this will extend it out to 6, which will make things interesting for the last 10. Pinar's kick. Would you expect any less? He's nailed it. And Ulster hold a valuable 6-point lead going into this last 10 minutes. Flood kicks off flat and low but very deep. Camacho giving a big chase to Cave, who gets it away to Bow. Brilliant hit from Camacho. He puts Bow into touch. And it is a great attacking chance here for the Tigers. They go short, 3-man line out. Deacon, the only jumper. They go straight to him, he gets it. Here's Youngs, oh what a play, it's going to be Ben Youngs. Oh, he's not on the yellow card, but he scored the try for the Tigers. Oh, that is a brilliant try from the line out. Seb, please practice all you like. That is how it's done. Straight down, Youngs goes straight through, gaping hole. There is no chance for the defence. But the lead is still 1 for Ulster. Youngs just put the pedal down and he only had 10 metres to go. He did it with ease. Great try for the young scrum half. But the pressure is on this man. Toby Flood to deliver the lead with 5 to go. Here it comes. Pressure. Pressure on Flood and he delivers. He delivers the conversion. The lead is 1 now to the Tigers. Oh, cool as a cucumber. As they say, it was the inside centre, Allen, who in fact got the yellow card. He is back on the field. He left with the Tigers trailing by 3. They went to 6. Now he's back and they lead by 1. And it is Jackson kicking off. Of course, don't forget things like drop goals, penalties, dying seconds. As it's turned over from Ulster. Here is Marshall getting away nicely for Bow. Bow can break a game in half. He's done it to Jackson again. Jackson will score for Ulster. Oh my goodness, this game has one final twist. It's a try. A try for Jackson. Well, you didn't see it coming. It was all Bow. It was all Bow. And the chase, oh, it was a shocking chase. He should have been mowed up from Morris. Oh, Goneva got smashed. Just too easy. The chase was shocking. Jackson got the job done. What a finish to this match. There won't be time for a reply. The time is up. Ulster are going to steal this one. 25-21, kick to come, Pina nails it, the buzzer goes. Ulster will win it by 6. What a finish to this match. The full time goes, there will be no time for a reply. That is the final say. Ulster hang on, and well, they defend their time for winning that Heineken Cup match. They have done it again here. And they put the Leicester Tigers into further pain here. 5 losses on the trot now. 5 losses in a row. The full-time stats, the difference was 2 penalties to Ruan Pienaar. 27-21, Ulster win. Tries for the Tigers, going to Crane, Youngs and Tuilangi. Flood flawless with the boots. He had the nerves of steel to get that last conversion over to give them the lead with 5 to go. But in the end, the try to Jackson, who also got one, was Gilroy and Marshall. 3 tries for them, of course 3 conversions for Pienaar. But the killer blow was 2 penalties also to Pienaar that really set the difference from, well, 2 silly penalties, as we said. Ulster made better use of the second half, getting more possession and territory. They also swapped around the line breaks and they kept their handling errors to none in the second spell. That is the difference. Don't drop the ball. When you get 50 more percent of the ball and you don't drop it, well, that is a good advertisement for why you'll win if you keep things together. That is a fantastic match. The final score 27-21. The Leicester Tigers unable to avenge their Heineken Cup loss against Ulster. And that wraps us up for today's match. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the match, everyone, and especially annoying Squirrel 1. Thank you for your requests. Remember, you can leave your own in the comments or on any of the other medias you like. Check them out on the channel page. It's awesome stuff. And I'll see you again soon for more one-off what-if requested matches. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.